So how does one develop a good personality? Psychological tension and anxiety promote positive disintegration. There are 5 levels. Higher the level, the more overexcitabilities and above average reaction to stimuli. People who fail remain on level 1 in the state of primitive integration. Okay, elaborate on level 1 people. These people lack true individuality. There's also little internal conflict because their behavior is justified. These are the copycat humans that react simply on impulse and in their social environment. They steal other identities. They tend to be more selfish and egotistical. Majority of people are on this level and don't ever make it to the second. Level 1 people crave to fit in. They just want to be part of the pack. They just want to be accepted by society. And what about the second level? Second is the existential crisis stage. Extreme nervousness and psychoneurosis is present. New values arise that challenge their previous social values. Most will fall back to level 1 or commit suicide, develop psychosis, or make it to the next majority, level 3. So the second level is when they start challenging the status quo. So what about level 3? Okay, so level 3, this is the crossroad stage. Once you're here, there's no returning back. One starts to develop authenticity and autonomy. They become anchored by their own value structure and personal ideals. So this is like a new original soul emerging from the ether. Yeah, then level 4 takes full control of their development and consistently reflects on their behavior and chosen ideals. They have the confidence to obtain what life ought to be for them. These are strong individuals. They're like a very powerful 3. So originality is the key to evolution. It expands science, art, and spirituality. Okay, so level 5 is the most powerful. These are harmonious individuals. This is the most rarest of the levels. You know when they enter a room. They calm others down simply by their controlled presence. They're so conscious and aware of every moment. They are tuned in. They are grounded in the moment. They are usually highly advanced in society in the realms of science, politics, philosophy, and music. So how does one move up the levels of positive disintegration? There are 3 components. The first is that one must have the tragic gift of overexcitability and superstimulatability. This is a physiological experience that results in increased neuronal sensitivities. This ability has underlying potential by enhancing intensity for mental activity beyond ordinary. Okay, so what's the second? Second is one must have a mix of specific talents and abilities that they use to create their own personality. So this is like a base of interest that help construct the person. And what about the third? Probably the most critical, the third is the drive or will to power to change. It's a feeling of I gotta be me no matter what. Low will causes you to fall back. So evolution requires will, so one must be their own therapist and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Yes, and there are 5 forms of overexcitability, by the way. Wow, this just keeps getting deeper and deeper. What are the 5 forms? Okay, one of the 5 forms of overexcitability are psychomotors. Psychomotors are people with heightened neuromuscular abilities. These people are very active and energetic. They love movement and need physical action. The second are sensuals. Sensuals experience intensity of pleasure and displeasure from their 5 senses. They tend to love music, smells, textures, and sights, although they experience extreme pain and disgust for things as well. 3s are the intellectuals. They desire knowledge and understanding truth. They love categorizing information. These people are usually intellectually gifted, very curious and keen observers of their environment. 4 are the imaginationals. They have intense imaginations causing a pull to fantasy, metaphors, inventions, dreams, and visions. These people have trouble understanding the difference between truth and fiction. They are usually absorbed in the imaginary world of belief systems. Emotionals are the 5th. They have heightened, complex, and intense feelings, usually have obsessive concerns about death and depression. These people can make strong relationships and attach deeply to places, people, and things. They are usually very compassionate and extremely. So emotional reactions help guide the individual to their ideal personality, and one must examine their essence and increase aspects of what makes them feel more like themselves. Yes, and peer pressure halts creativity of the individual's thoughts and expressions because they want to fit in with the group. They will feel inclined to wear, believe, follow trends, listen to certain music, and do whatever is popular to attract selfish attention from the group. Social expectations funnel a person's talents into a safe robo-path of expressing yourself. It's to protect yourself from the group judging you so you give into the majority. It's like a survival mechanism, but it just creates more of the same. It's like level 1s react on instincts and are not truly conscious. They are inferior to the autonomous self. They lack newness and creation. They are sleeping sheep. The arrival of true human personality is when someone expresses themselves with complete honesty. People flock to someone who is true to themselves. They stand for their unique hierarchy of ideals. Express your feelings and thoughts with confidence and stand your ground even if you're alone. Take to the skies. Don't just be another. Be a part of history and inspire creation.